Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I am back with another Transformers Cyberverse review. And yes, we are taking a look at the just released, sort of been released, kind of confused, how long, if this figure's been out, if it's been out at all. This is the Fusion Mega Shot One Step Megatron. This is basically the one step version of that new Warrior class Megatron that has the double barrel fusion cannon for its robot and tank mode. Now, apparently, this figure is supposed to have been out for a while, so much so that its repaint, I think called Megatron X, has been showing up in retailers. But the funny thing is, that figure is showing up in stores where this figure hasn't. I mean, this is actually sort of like the Scout class Hive Swarm Bumblebee, which was supposed to be out almost a year ago, and for some reason never found its way to retail. It found its way to discount retailers, and its repaint, Shadow Hive Swarm Bumblebee, is actually being found now in retail, but I have yet to be able to find either one. I was able to find this figure finally on Amazon.com, shipped and sold by Amazon, not Amazon UK, who had it for a couple days. As you know, this is being recorded on a Monday. I actually found it on a Friday and had it on Sunday around the same time I got Skull Cruncher. So, yeah, this is a hover tank of sorts, sort of like his Cybertronium mode, because they are back on Cybertron. And what's kind of cool is we have a rotating turret, and you can say the barrel raises and lowers, but if you go too far, that's really more for the transformation. And well, not the transformation, but the weapon gimmick. And speaking of which, let's get into the transformation. Just stand the guy up like this, pull the arms out to the side, and Megatron will spring open. Now, a couple things I do want to mention is, unfortunately, those legs are incredibly loose, and you can move the arms forward a little, but you have to like kind of unhook them. They kind of peg into place at 2 points, so there is that arm movement there. Now, to work the weapon gimmick, what you want to do is come around the back, rotate the turret all the way around. And again, the instructions on the packaging, not the most clear. That will soft friction into place. You'll feel it, not hear it. And then you can bring the barrels up and over, and then rotate them out to the side to bring them over Megatron's shoulders, just like that. And yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, there's no, like on the first version of One Step Megatron, there's no little attached projectile that launches out or anything like that. It's just a little just some shoulder cannons and over like that. I mean, would have been nice if it was on the arm, but that didn't work out. And yeah, as you can see, I am having a little bit of an issue with the legs, and that is very unfortunate that they are so loose and stuff. But once you get them standing, if you don't fiddle with it, it's kind of fine. So to return it to vehicle mode, just go ahead and make sure those arms are locked in. Like, they're very small tabs right there. And go ahead and bring these cannons up. There is actually a tab on this one, right where my finger is, that will kind of peg in, bring that down along the back, rotate the turret all the way back around, and then just push in from the arms, and that will just bring everything in and down. And there you have Megatron back in its tank mode. As I've said before, I'll say again, these one-step changers make for fun little desk toys. They're not meant to replace larger Transformers, and they're fun. And I think in a toy line, you are allowed to have fun, and that's that. You're not a bad person for liking them. You're not a bad person for not liking them. It is what it is, and that's about that. So with all that said, I do recommend Fusion Mega Shot. If the legs on yours are a little loose, obviously it's kind of hard to recommend it that way, but it's really just meant to go back and forth, and fiddle on your desk. So I don't think you'll be doing any hard transformation or articulation and stuff with it. So this is your old pal Chuck. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Why I always appreciate the views, the liking, commenting, and subscribing does send a message to YouTube that, hey, we should support this guy a little bit more. Speaking of supporting, if you'd like to make the ultimate show of support, I do have a link to my Patreon somewhere here in the corner, as well as a link in the description. All I ask for is $1 a month. No thrills, no tears, no rewards. It's just you helping me continue to bring figures like this to you. As we go forward in the future, prices are going up, and it will be that much more difficult to bring oddities and different lines and stuff like that to you, because if I don't see a return on it, I really can't justify the cost. I know that may not sound like the most popular thing, but unfortunately that's the realities of life. So for your old pal Chuck, this is Fusion Megashot Megatron, one step changer from the Transformers Cyberverse Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures line. Got it in. And we will see you next time.